We have worked a lot on spoken abilities, listening skills. We have worked on communication skills. So all those areas we discussed at length and in depth and at length. So what I would like to do is, now that all of you have switched off your microphones, I'm sure I can use my headphones so that my voice is much clearer to everybody, those who are listening. Trisha, are you able to listen to my voice?
Yes, sir, I can listen.
Great, great, great. So now that everybody is silent, I can focus on my PowerPoint presentation. Vocabulary grammar is unit 3 in your English syllabus. We have worked on the first unit, that is listening and communication and listening skills. Second unit on speaking skills. We are still doing some of the areas in speaking, but most of the areas are covered. So I thought of definitely beginning this vocabulary and grammar because we don't know the situation, how it would be, and whether it will be online or offline. So that we don't know. Therefore, we should be very fast. We should be very focused. We should be attentive. And I very sincerely I strongly recommend all the civil engineering and mechanical engineering students to please maintain the notes very, very seriously. Don't take it easily. Because that's what you do in the classrooms too. You take this lightly. Please don't do that. This is not one day batting as you did in your intermediate. I have told you it has got practical exams. It has got internal, external marks. It has got concept videos, tech talk videos. It also has mid exams. So mid exam 1, mid exam 2, followed by semester end examination. So engineering English is totally a different ball game altogether. Don't forget that. Don't just remain in your world of intermediate where it was just one day batting, where you prepared for one day and just went the next day and somehow passed the examination. Here it is not the case. Please understand, please bear with me. And especially those who cannot understand English, anybody in the group, whatever I'm speaking now, only that person, please switch on the microphone and talk to me. The person who cannot understand my English, my pronunciation, my vocabulary, my grammar, my whatsoever, only that person, please switch on your microphone and speak to me. Do you understand what I say? Do you understand what I say? Okay. Trisha?
Sir.
My language, my pronunciation, everything is clear, audible, right, to everybody?
Yes, sir.
And have you all taken a printout of the lecture notes and question bank that I have told you? Everybody in the classroom, everyone in the Zoom room?
Yes, sir.
No, see, Trisha must have taken. I'm talking about others. Trisha must have taken. How about all the great professors and scientists who are there in civil and mechanical?
Yes, sir, taken.
Anybody, please, I request, each one of you, please take a printout. I request, I'm again saying this, because you see, we are going through a very tough time. We don't know whether there will be physical classes or not. Now this is the reason I posted that lecture notes and question bank well in advance in the group to all of you, so that you can take a printout and you can prepare yourselves about it. You can always come back to me with your doubts. Now, there is no question of Telugu here. Only the person who has his doubt, please, raise your hand and you can tell me, sir, I cannot follow your English. That part I can translate in Telugu, but I cannot do Telugu and English both in online classes. You understand? All the students, do you understand what I say?
Yes, sir.
Right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, my face, do you require any light here in this room, or is it okay without light? Trisha?
Okay, sir, without light.
It's okay without light, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, let me now take you to the concept of vocabulary. what is this concept of word formation? First of all, root words from foreign languages and their use in English. Please make a note in your notebooks too. Root words from foreign languages and their use in English. English keeps borrowing words from different languages. It takes words from Greek, Latin, it takes words from different kinds of languages. Therefore, what you should understand here is root words from foreign languages and their use in English is what we are going to study in this unit. Acquaintance with prefixes and suffixes from foreign languages in English to form derivatives, derivation. Prefix, for example, unethical, unprofessional, unnecessary, unavoidable. Write down all these examples. Are you writing down? Prefixes. By the word prefixes, I am using the words with un. From tomorrow onwards, you will also see a whiteboard marker here. Digital marker is also what I'm going to use on the board, on the PowerPoint slide itself. But for the time being, for today, just make a note. Risha, are you able to follow?
Yes, sir.
Unprofessional, unethical, unavoidable, unnecessary. So these are all prefixes. Pre is before. Fix. Where do you fix it? Before a word. So avoidable is a word. Before avoidable, I use the word un. So then it becomes unavoidable. Similarly, necessary is a word. I will prefix, that means I will fix a word before this word necessary, then it becomes unnecessary. Unnecessary, unavoidable, okay, unwanted, okay, unethical. ETHICAL, ethical is a word. Now, before this word ethical, I will use the prefix un. Then it becomes unethical, unavoidable, unnecessary, unwanted. So all these are prefixes. Then what are suffixes? The next question is, what are suffixes? Suffix is at the end of the word. At the end of the word. For example, nation or nation, N-A-T-I-O-N, nation. Now, nationality. So that L-I-T-Y, nationality, N-A-L-I-T-Y, that is suffix there in that word. Similarly, the word called as, you can take any word for that matter. Run is a verb. Now I will use running, R-U-N-N-I-N-G, running. That is, the verb is in progressive form, V4, present participle. Okay, so N-N-I-N-G suffix in that word. So likewise, you will change the part of speech. You will change the parts of speech. Noun can become a verb, verb can become a noun, adjective can become an adverb, adverb can become an adjective. By the way, how many parts of speech do we have in English language? Can someone tell me? Trisha, can you switch on your microphone and tell me how many parts of speech do we have in English language?
8, sir.
And what are they?
Nouns, pronouns, verbs, adverbs, adjectives, conjunctions,
Prepositions, interjections.
Interjection.
You see, I'm telling you now, noun. I'm showing you my finger too, noun, first one. Are you able to see my finger on the camera? Trisha?
Yes, sir.
Okay, first one, noun. Second one, pronoun. Third one, verb. Fourth one, adjective. Fifth one, adverb. Sixth one, preposition. Seventh one, conjunction. Eighth one, interjection. I repeat, first one, noun. Second, pronoun. Third one, verb. Fourth one, adjective. Fifth one, adverb. Sixth one, preposition. Seventh one, conjunction. Eighth one, interjection. So likewise, the change in the part of speech, what you are going to learn here in this, word formation. Synonyms, antonyms, of course, this I keep telling this in the classroom. I've also introduced, Thesaurus, a book called as the Thesaurus to all of you, Thesaurus. Now, what's the meaning of Thesaurus? Anybody in the classroom? Not just Trisha, anybody in the classroom? Thesaurus. What is the meaning that I told you about Thesaurus in our regular class? Okay, Trisha, can you tell me? Trisha.
Synonym, sir.
Yeah, it is a collection of synonyms and antonyms, or it is a dictionary of synonyms and antonyms. That's called as thesaurus. This is the reason I did not ask you to just download it only for passing time or killing time. I know that we have a chapter on vocabulary, and I also know that we have synonyms and antonyms. That is the reason I have asked you to download thesaurus on your smartphones, by going to your Play Store. I've also told you the companies, Oxford or Cambridge or whatsoever. I don't know how many of you downloaded it seriously, how many of you really took it seriously or not. God knows, I don't know. Trisha, did you download it on your mobile phone, smartphone? Trisha,
Download it, sir.
have you downloaded?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
As far as you know, how many of our class students downloaded this on their mobile phones, smartphones?
No, sir. వాళ్ళది తెలియదు సార్ వేరే వాళ్ళది.
Anybody from boys who downloaded this on your,
Yes,
okay,
sir.
somebody is raising.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Downloaded, sir.
Downloaded, huh?
Yes, sir.
See, I tell these things very seriously, but if you take it lightly, I leave it to you. Now it is all online. Don't play games that you are playing in as if you are playing offline. Now you have to be very, very careful. Make use of these classes. Take them very seriously. Otherwise, all of you will fail in the examination. I can write on a bond paper, sign it, and I can give it to you because I know your caliber and potential. Tikka chestalu yavaral cheyakandi, because some of you, even your spelling knowledge is also very bad. Knowledge of spellings also is very bad. Handwriting, sentence construction, grammar, vocabulary, your knowledge of listening, speaking, reading, writing, everything should be developed. Now you take it lightly, you are the sufferer. Don't forget, I am not the sufferer. Don't forget that. All right, fine. Now, standard abbreviations. By the word abbreviation, for example, IARE is an abbreviation. That means we will take the first letter of that and we will form an abbreviation. Institute, we have taken I. Aeronautical, we have taken A. Okay. A and R we have taken from aeronautical. Engineering, we have taken E. So then it has become IARE. So that's an abbreviation. Likewise, we will come to know the importance of abbreviations in developing the knowledge of vocabulary, or knowledge of word skills, and knowledge of, word power. Right. So again, I have given you 3 synonyms now. What are they? Number 1, word skills, word power, or word bank. I repeat, word skills, word power, or word bank. Right. Idioms and phrases. I will explain you. There are so many idioms and phrases. Now, online teaching for me is a cakewalk. If I say online teaching for me is a cakewalk, that means I am trying to say online teaching is an easy job for me. That's what I am trying to say. The same thing if I say online teaching for me is a tightrope walk. Spelling TIGHT, tight rope, 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 walk, WALK, walk. Write down all of you. Cakewalk, tightrope walk. I wrote this already in the classroom, in our physical classrooms. I'm repeating it. First one is cakewalk. Second one is tightrope walk. So if I say online teaching is a cakewalk for me, what I'm trying to say is online teaching is very easy for me. If I say online teaching is a tightrope walk for me, what I'm trying to say is it's a very difficult task. It's a very difficult job for me. Understand? Trisha, are you able to follow?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Following, sir.
How about others? Do you have any problems? All those who are listening.
No, sir.
No, sir.
especially those who sit in the back benches, at least now in your homes, take it seriously. Those who sit in the back benches, who keep cracking jokes, who take it very lightly, please take it seriously now, right? One word substitutes. One word substitutes, for example, bibliophile. Write down the example, all of you. Bibliophile. Bibliophile. I've told you from tomorrow onwards, I'm also going to use digital marker on the PowerPoint slide itself. Biblio. Biblio. Bibliophile. File. Bibliophile. So biblio meaning book. Phil, Phil is loving or lover. Phil is lover. So one who loves books is called as a bibliophile. That is a one word substitute. You understand, everybody?
Yes, sir.
The word biblio has come from the word Bible. So Biblio, biblio. Phile, one word, it's only one word. Don't write spaces in between. Bibliophile, that means biblio is a book, phile is loving. So one who loves books is called as a bibliophile. All right. Now, what is that we are going to discuss in this unit, in this third unit? We are going to discuss, see, along with vocabulary, we are also going to study grammar. But for the first mid-examination, you don't have complete grammar syllabus, complete reading and writing syllabus. We have only listening and communication that we discussed in the first unit. Then second unit, you have something called as speaking. Third unit, vocabulary, of course, complete vocabulary is what you are going to write. But grammar, it is only grammar not completely, but at least half of it. Vocabulary definitely completely. So that is about 2.5 units in the first mid-examination, 2.5 units in the second mid-examination. That is the reason I sent you complete syllabus, that is question bank, in the group itself. I am again reiterating. I have sent you complete lecture notes in the WhatsApp group itself. So go through that, take printouts, read it every day. Don't take it lightly. You will fail in the examination. Don't forget that. Again, you will have to come to me for remedial classes. Don't forget that. Right now, sentence structure. In grammar, we have to learn sentence structures. That means, what is a sentence? For example, we have got simple sentence, complex sentence, compound sentence. What is a simple sentence? What is a complex sentence? What is a compound sentence is what we are going to study. Then uses of phrases and clauses. What are phrases? What are clauses? We will study in this chapter. Punctuation, commas, full stops, okay, semicolon, hyphen, all those things is what we are going to study. Subject verb agreement, which is also called as concord or syntax. For you remember it as subject verb agreement, that is sufficient. Then modifiers, different kinds of modifiers such as many, more, all, some, few, a few. These are all modifiers. They modify the meaning of a sentence. Write down the example: some, all, okay, any, few, more, much, less. All these are modifiers. Then articles, coming to articles, a and the. I repeat, a and the. These are articles. Then coming to prepositions, we are going to study all types of prepositions: simple prepositions, complex prepositions, compound prepositions. For example, what are the examples for prepositions? Is, on, off, okay, beside, okay, against. All these are prepositions. So when we discuss the chapter, when we study the chapter, we will come to know, we will learn more about those prepositions. For the time being, let us proceed with the vocabulary part of it. Now, what is the meaning of vocabulary? What is the meaning of vocabulary? Vocabulary is commonly defined as all the words known and used by a particular person. All the words, okay, known and used by a particular person. All the words that a particular person knows All the words that a particular person, okay, uses. That's called as vocabulary. Or the body, nobody is supposed to take the pics of these slides. Nobody should take the pics of these slides. You are supposed to just read and write the notes, that's all. Or the body of words used in a particular language. The body of words used in a particular language is called as vocabulary. Words that a particular person knows and words that a particular person uses is vocabulary, or words that are used in a particular language is vocabulary. There are 4 types of vocabulary. We will look at them in detail. Is the definition clear, Trisha? Trisha, is the definition clear?
Yes, sir.
Shall I go to the next slide?
Yes, sir.
Anybody in the classroom, do you have any doubts, any problems? Okay, most of them are chatting with me. I'm happy about it. Somebody also said your bandwidth is low. No problem with the bandwidth because my connection is Airtel. I'm using my mobile network, so that should not be any problem for our classroom teaching. Okay, 4 types of vocabulary. Let's go and see what they are, what those 4 types of vocabulary are. First one, reading vocabulary. Reading vocabulary refers to the words that a student can read and understand. When students know more words, they are more able to understand what they read. So that means the more, the merrier. When they know more words, they can understand any word in the given text, in the given reading comprehension, in the given passage. When their knowledge of vocabulary is limited, they cannot understand the meanings of the words that are given in the text or passage. Therefore, reading vocabulary is the first vocabulary. This is the vocabulary that a student can read and understand. For example, reading comprehension passage. Comprehension meaning understanding. Read and understand. When students know more words, they are more able to understand what they read. Right? Less words, less understanding. More words, more understanding. Simple. Now, listening vocabulary. Building a better vocabulary. Listening vocabulary refers to the words we need to know to understand what we hear. For example, how will you be able to understand whatever I am talking to you? Only when you know the meanings of the words. Only when you are used to pronunciation, when you are used to sentence construction, sentence formation. Only then you'll be able to understand what the person is speaking. Otherwise, you cannot understand what the person is trying to speak. So, listening vocabulary refers to the words we need to understand when a person speaks, or when we listen to somebody speaking. Are you writing down the notes, everybody? Are you writing the notes, all of you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, speaking vocabulary. What is speaking vocabulary? The person's speaking vocabulary is all the words he or she uses in speech. It is likely to be a subset of listening vocabulary. That means whatever words he uses in his spoken talk, the words that a person uses in his talk is speaking vocabulary. It is likely to be a subset of listening vocabulary. That means speaking and listening are inseparable. We cannot separate them. Both are inseparable. That's the reason I always give these synonyms for that. Interlinked, interconnected, intertwined. See, all these skills, all LSRW and VGP. What is VGP? Anybody in the classroom? Can you tell me? What is VGP?
Vocabulary, grammar,
Not
pronunciation.
punctuation.
Okay, triple one is talking to me. Who is this triple one?
Sir, me, sir. Kushal.
No, somebody else also just now. Some girl's voice also I've listened just now. I've listened to just now. Who is that? Vocabulary, grammar,
Sir.
pronunciation. Huh? Please don't waste my time. Please. Who is that who spoke to me just now?
Sir, Srija.
Srija, okay, okay, very good, very good. Vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation. Now, what are LSRW, Srija?
Listening, speaking, writing, and reading.
Reading and writing.
Reading and writing.
So all these skills are interconnected, intertwined, interlinked. We cannot separate them. They are inseparable. You should not forget that. Okay, fine. Now, the word used in various forms of writing, from formal essays to social media feeds. Many written words do not commonly appear in a speech. You see, words are used in various forms of writing. We read several essays. Okay, we also read social media feeds. What is meant by social media feeds? Can someone tell me the meaning of social media feeds? Anybody in the group? Civil engineering or mechanical engineering?
Articles.
Articles, okay. Anybody? Social media feeds are nothing but anything that you read on social media posts. For example, WhatsApp posts, Facebook posts, okay, Twitter, Instagram, whatever is posted on social media, everything is called as social media feeds. So to understand that text, to understand that script, your writing vocabulary should be very strong. It should be very, very commanding. It should be authoritative. It should be very, very, strong. Otherwise, you cannot understand what the person has written. Many written words do not commonly appear in a speech. I've already told you there is difference between spoken English and written English. Who can tell me what's the difference between spoken English and written English? I've already told you in the classroom. Spoken English is this, written English is this, is what I explained in the classroom. Who can tell me the difference between this and that? Faster, don't waste my time. It's already 3:45. Spoken English, now write down. Spoken English is not formal, it is informal. What is the spelling of informal? Spelling of informal.
INFOR.
INFOR-MAL. Informal meaning it is not official, unofficial. What is that? Unofficial. That is called as unofficial. That is called as spoken English. Written English is formal. FORMAL, formal, meaning it is official. It is official. All the government orders, all the letters, all the reports, they are written in formal English, official English. Whereas spoken English, when two friends talk to one another, when two friends talk to each other, they use spoken English. When a teacher speaks to his students in the classroom, he uses spoken English and written English, both, because the students require both. You understand what I say? Yes? Okay, right. Now,
Yes,
what is word formation? What is the meaning of word formation? Word formation is the creation of a new word. Word formation is nothing but the creation of a new word. Word formation is contrasted with semantic change. Semantic change means a change in a single word's meaning. So semantics is, word meanings. So semantic change, meaning it's a change in a single word's meaning. The formation of words in a language by the processes of derivation and composition. We are going to study that process of derivation and composition now in the forthcoming slides. Are you all taking down the notes, everybody? Are you sleeping in your homes or are you taking the notes?
Taking the notes.
See, now it is left to you. I'm telling you, it is just left to you. You take it seriously, you will be benefited. You don't take it seriously, you will be the loser. Don't forget that. Fine. Okay. Word formation tries to explain the processes through which we can create new word forms. For example, nation, national, nationality, international. So nation is a noun. National is also a noun. Nationality. What is your nationality? Indian. Okay. Nationality Indian. On religion, you will write something. So nationality also is a noun for that matter. So all these are nouns. International, noun. National flight, international flight. Excite. Excite is a verb. Excitement. Excitement is an adjective. Excitably, adverb. Excitedly, also adverb. Also adverb. Look at the way we are, by suffixing words or by prefixing words, we are changing the form of the word, and that's where the parts of speech change here. Observe very carefully. I am repeating, excite is verb. Excite, this one is verb. Excitement, adjective. Excitably, adverb. Excitedly, again adverb. Now, tolerant, tolerance or tolerant is, the meaning of tolerant is adjective. Tolerable, also adjective. Intolerable, intolerable, adjective. Tolerance, again adjective. Again adjective. Lexis is noun. Lexicon is dictionary. Lexicology, studying a dictionary is lexicology. Logos is study. Lexicon is dictionary. Studying dictionaries is lexicology. Different dictionaries, when people study, that's called as lexicology. Okay, lexicographer, one who compiles a dictionary. Okay, right. Did you write down the meanings of all these words? Everybody? Did you write down the meanings of all these words that I told you just now?
Sir, again say the last one, sir. Lexis. From Lexis.
Lexis is word. Okay? Word. Lexicon, dictionary. Lexicology, studying dictionaries. Because logos is study. Lexicology, studying dictionaries. That means various kinds of dictionaries. Lexicographer, one who compiles a dictionary. One who compiles a dictionary. Right, I'm going to the next slide. Now, methods of word formation. Very, very important. Write down these methods of word formation. Derivation, compounding, blending, acronyms, loaned words, neologism. I repeat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Derivation, compounding, blending, acronyms, loaned words, neologism. Now, before I proceed any more further, straight away go to IRE YouTube and type P. Sunil Solomon video on word formation, or P. Sunil Solomon word formation is what you should type there. You will straight away get my video. All of you, each one of you must watch that video and come back to the class. I will ask you questions on that video. This is your homework, all of you. Are you all listening? Are you all listening, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Your homework is write down the video again. I'm repeating. P. Sunil Solomon word formation. Go to IRE YouTube, type P. Sunil Solomon word formation. You will get my video. It is of 30 minutes or 27, 28 minutes. Watch the complete video. Also take the notes there. Come back to the classroom. I'll ask you questions on that. Don't forget. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 methods of word formation, derivation, compounding, blending, acronyms, loaned words, neologism. Let us go and see each one step by step in this discussion or in this video lecture. Now, this is a beautiful diagram for the convenience of all of you so that you will remember it very easily. So, word formation lies at the heart of this, development or word power development. Rest all these things, all these are word formation methods, derivation, compounding, blending, acronyms, loaned words, neologism. Let us go ahead and see what they are step by step. Derivation. Derivation is the formation of an inflexible stem from one another word or stem. It typically occurs by the addition of an affix. Remember, affix can be prefix, affix can be suffix. I repeat, AFFIX, affixation. Affixation can be, you may add a word before the word, or you may add a word after the word. It can be any one. It can be prefix or suffix. That is called as affixation or affix. AFFIX, affix. The derived word is often of a different word class from the original. Word formation rules. For example, you see over, age, even HOOD, hood, LY, ness. We will come to see more examples of that in the forthcoming slides. That is, you see, derivation is a process forming a new word on the basis of an existing word. Derivation is the creation of words by modification of a root without the addition of other roots. Often the effect is a change in part of speech. You see, derivation happens through, don't write all these things. This is only for your reading. Lexeme formation, template, reducing, precision, constants on derivation, productivity, affix, ordering. If you want to draw, you can draw, but you need not by heart this one. But you should understand this part of it. This text is what you should understand. What is that? Process forming a new word on the basis of an existing word. Derivation meaning it is a process forming a new word on the basis of an existing word. That's called as derivation. Derivation is the creation of words by modification of a root without the addition of other roots. Often the effect is a change in part of speech. Let us go and see one by one. You see, recreation, a base or root, it's a noun. And the affix for it here is NAL, recreational. It is actually suffix. It is actually suffix, recreational. So recreation is a noun. It's also an adjective, recreational. From noun, we are changing it to adjective. Similarly, boy is a noun. Boyish is adjective. Engineer, noun. By adding ing, engineering, adjective. Study, it's a study. You understand? This is derivation. This is called as derivation. Are you all able to follow? Civil and mechanical engineering students?
Yes, sir.
Right. Shall I go to the next slide with your permission? You are writing the notes probably. Okay, write down. Is the unit interesting or boring?
Interesting, sir.
Very good. Who said that? What's your name?
Kushal.
Okay. Amma Trisha,
Sir.
see, all the numbers have not been uploaded in our CMS. So whoever is present, please send me a list of those numbers to my WhatsApp number.
Okay, sir.
You know my mobile number, right?
Yes, sir.
So please send the list of all those who are present here, because all the numbers are, again, I'm saying all the numbers are not uploaded in CMS. So for our records, I'm asking this, that's all.
Okay, sir.
Some of them they registered, some of them did not register. So please try to understand. Right, okay. Let me go to the next slides. Verb to noun. Accept is verb, acceptance is noun. Predict is verb, prediction is noun. Play is verb, player is noun. So this is how the words change from one part of speech to another parts of speech. Verb is one part of speech, noun is another part of speech. Play is noun, play is verb, player noun. Predict verb, prediction noun. Accept verb, acceptance is noun. Please make a note right now.
కూడా మెసేజ్ చేసినందుకు క్లాస్ జరుగుతుందని.
Shall I go to the next slide with your permission, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Somebody is Srijana who is speaking. next slide. Adjective to adverb. Now see how the word changes from adjective to adverb. I've already told you words that are suffixed by ly are all adverbs. Mostly the words that are suffixed by ly are adverbs. Write down the definition of adverbs. Words that are suffixed, suffix meaning at the end of the word, suffixed by ly are adverbs. Adverbs, adverbs. Now here also what is happening is clear is adjective. We are suffixing, not prefixing. We are suffixing ly here so that it becomes an adverb clearly. Similarly, exact is adjective. We are suffixing ly to make it an adverb that is exactly. Similarly, beautiful is adjective. We are suffixing the word ly or suffixing the part ly, which makes the word adverb by making it beautifully. Right? May I write down these examples. So many examples on derivations we have. Okay. Beautiful plus ly, beautifully. So I think I'll stop it here. It's almost 4 o'clock. I think it's time for us to close. We have got so many other classes. Don't worry. Follow my instructions carefully. Write down the notes properly. Do the homework that I give you, because doing homework now in the online classes is very, very important. You don't do the homework, you will definitely fail in the examination. Let me repeat it once again. Is that clear to everyone? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, what is the homework that I've given you for today?
Word formation, YouTube channel.
Word formation, sir. Video.
Is it only watching the video, or is it also
Taking notes.
Taking note.
Taking notes of the video? You need to take the notes. You need to come back to me with whatever you have understood in that video. I will ask you questions based on the video tomorrow in our class. Tomorrow, do we have our class or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we have class, sir.
When do we have our class? Tuesday. Morning or
Second
afternoon?
period.
Second hour, exactly.
Morning, sir.
Morning, second hour, exactly. So we'll meet again tomorrow at 10:20.
Okay.
So thank you very much. Have a wonderful
Thank you, sir.
evening. Have a wonderful evening. Trisha, don't forget to send those numbers.
Yes,
Shall
I will
stop
send,
it?
sir.
Shall I stop it here?
Sir.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you, sir.
Take care. Take care.